Hello guys, welcome once again. In the last video I have shown you how to use inheritance in C++, and I have shown you how you can create a base class and create a derived class from which you can inherit from base class. So we have seen in the last video that our shape is our base class. I have given you an example of this polygon and types of polygon, right? And the polygon, for example, shape class was our base class, and the rectangle which was inheriting this shape class was the derived class, right? So we were just calculating the area of rectangle using the inheritance method in this example, right? If you haven't remembered this example, just watch the last video. And in this video I'm going to show you that it's not only that you can inherit from one class, it's also allowed to multiple inheritance or inherit from multiple classes in C++. So if you remember, we have created in the last video a shape class which was our base class, and the rectangle class which was our derived class. Let's create one more base class, for example class, and I will name it as description, which will give us the description of any class, right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a simple program, print, and what it takes a string which gives us the description. Okay, so and what I'm going to do is I'm going to print std cout, and then I'm going to print we are using, and then I'm going to give the space, and I'm going to use this description variable which I'm passing it as an argument, uh, and I can just say class. Okay, and I will end line. Okay, so this is a very simple class. Let me give the access modifier also. Okay, so this is a very simple base class, and what it does is it just gives us the description of whatever we pass as an argument, right? So one class which is a shape class, we have used this class in the last video as a base class, and for example we want to use this description class also as a base class for our rectangle class. So what we can do, we can multiple inherit from shape class as well as your description class. And how you can do, you can just separate your inheritance by a comma, or in base classes by a comma. So now this rectangle is um, inheriting from shape class as well as description class, but don't forget to give this access specifier to every base class here. Okay, so we are inheriting from two classes, and now in the main I have created, if you have remembered, that I have created a object called rectangle rec, and I can calculate or set the values using this set value method from our shape base class, right? So from our rectangle object, which is a object of our rectangle class, we can access the method from the base class, which was the shape class. In a similar way, we can access the method from description class from or by using the object of our rectangle class, because we are inheriting from our description class into the rectangle class also, right? So what we can do is we can just, in the next line, we can use this rectangle class or object, and we can, whenever we just write dot separator, we can see the print method is also available, which is a method we have defined in description class, right? But because we are inheriting from description class, it's available to the object of your rectangle class also. Just use this, and you can just give a string as a parameter, and for example I can say rectangle. Okay, so we passed rectangle as a parameter. Now I'm going to run the program. I need to build it first and then run the program. Now I'm going to run this, and now you can see we are using rectangle class, right? So in this way you can inherit from multiple classes, and all the function or member variables are available for usage by the instance of the derived class also. Okay, so this is from the base class function, right? This in the last video we have seen this, we have defined in the base class. In a similar way, this print method we have defined in the base class called description. We haven't defined any print method in the rectangle class, but even then also we will be able to use this print method from the description class, because we are inheriting from the description class in the rectangle class. And whenever we inherit, the public and protected members of the base class are available for use to the derived class. Okay, so in this way you can do multiple inheritance in C++. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please rate, comment and subscribe, and bye for now.